Hello everyone, my name is Wade DeWalby and welcome to a what happened to my old channel. Now, if you've been actually been listening, I should say if you've been watching me since 2015 through January 5th, 2019, and you probably may even heard me even before then that actually happened, then you probably know what happened. But for you people that have just joined or at least subscribed very recently and you're just wondering why, well, there's a lot of things that actually have, and I think I know what happened to my other channel and what I did wrong. And for the longest time, ever since January 5th 2019, there is still no answer from YouTube to this day what happened. So here are my theories, but there are three of them. Now, for you people that are very sensitive to things, I will warn you that things may get very aggressive, but this will be the exact possible thing that I did say and possibly may have terminate my account. And remember, have ADHD, I have autism. So please bear with me on things that you may not want to hear. So if you're very sensitive to things, leave the stream immediately. It won't be anything that's racist or anything but it will be a bit, I should say, hostile things. So please, I'm warning you again, it will get very bad. But please, if you're very sensitive to things, leave, go find something else to do. But I won't get to that right now. Let's go back in 2015. I started YouTube actually way before that, but because I didn't know how to start or at least get a channel. Back then I was really young and really didn't know much how to. I created videos, but I didn't know how to publish them until I think it was mid or later 2015. I think I figured out, and then my first video was welcome to my channel. Skip later about maybe January 5th, I should say maybe in December or maybe October when I did that comment. I think it was in 2018, of course. That was my maximum subscribers were actually 126. And that was amazing to me. I was really happy that I had that many subscribers until the unexpected happened. Now, I'm saying again, viewer or even listening is basically may hurt your feelings if you have any children, but this possibly what I did say. However, I will not be saying it because I realized that we could probably, if you want to know what I said, I could probably go on Discord and talk about it on there so I don't get any reporting and stuff on there. So I'll probably be very safe on Discord, but sort of, and we'll explain to you what actually I did say and some other stuff that I don't want to talk about on YouTube because I will probably get a strike. That the playlist I create, but do not tell anybody else because unless if they're 18, talk about them. But I will report you to authorities if you talk about this stuff that are not 18 because it's very inappropriate and it really is unacceptable. I'm just saying that because really, the reason why I didn't put this to 18 is because I didn't know what I should do. I want all you guys to see and understand what I'm saying. And I'm still mad to this day. And I wish I could say it, but I don't want to. I could, but I don't want to because I don't want to get in trouble. A lot of things have been happening to me. Remember one time I have a warning. I have two warnings, one on Steam, one on YouTube. And that one actually was a playlist that I created, but I did create it on my other channel that was actually private. However, one person that I don't want to say his name or recognize him, but He watches my streams, and he has, he probably has autism, and but I'm not going to get any further because he did tell me not to say anything about him, only a little bit. So he did. So I'm following directions exactly what last time we were talking. Um, it's kind of weird when it thinks. What am I saying? I've been so left behind, and it's half of a year, and it's just terrible. I don't think nothing's going to get better. Anything I do is bad. That's why I have to make sure I'm doing something good, but I have been so upset. And I'm still angry to this day. Now, I probably did say what I would say, but I'm not going to talk about it because I just don't want to do it. One of them probably could be terrorism or something like that. However, it wasn't actually promoting terrorism. It was actually the opposite. It was a memorial. He did say something about it could have been that also. He said it was something promoting something that could be a culprit. The other one is something that I did outside, and I can't remember. I said I was very angry at somebody, or angry at somebody. And then number 3 is probably the number one possible one that made my channel terminate, and that's when I did some comments that were extremely hostile, and that probably got me destroyed. And I know what YouTuber it was. YBR. The reason why I said so many bad things to him, because he was basically saying, he didn't show his face properly, and it got me so aggravated, like really agitated, because he kept on like saying he would show his face, but then showed something else. And it just pisses me off so bad, and it was unfair. Then there was another YouTuber, he had his stupid mask, like a respirator mask, like a gas mask. His name was Willcraft, I think his name was. And it pisses me off because there was just a black screen in the background, and him talking, and his microphone was crappy, and it really did not please me. And at that time, that was not that long ago. I should have just left him alone. But no, I decided without, I guess I didn't have my medicine at that time, and I started being very agitated, and it probably was multiple things. However, his past videos were okay, but it's the part when you're saying that you're going to do something, I mean, exploding TNT, his server is stupid because I got stuck in a lot of things. I've been on that server. Have you? Oh my God. It's fun in the beginning, but I got myself stuck. And I think I did get banned. No, I don't remember. I don't go anymore. There's also another server that I did join, but it was not as I expected. I thought, I was just, curious and stuff because I saw a thing on Infinity, be like, oh, look, something. I forgot the name of it, but I tried. And it was okay. It was like a furry server, but it was like, I can't explain it. It was like 2BT, but it was like, I'm talking about Minecraft, but it was like, yeah, it was very complicated, and I got kind of embarrassed in a lot of things, and probably almost got in trouble in some places. However, there was one time that I was trying to build a village. The admin gave me some spawn eggs for villagers, so I spawned them in. So at least he did that. I've never been to 2BT, and I probably would not because of how hostile it is. And because it would be like a new player, I'll probably just get destroyed by other players. Unless if I join forces with, of course, Fit MC. Yeah, he's, like a freaking, he's like bodybuilder, type of guy, dude, like, oh man. Have I missed a lot? Yes. And the reason why it probably take a long time on my other channels because I would have to add every single video on that other channel. Yeah. We'll have to probably get somebody to do it for me or do it myself. Of all those videos, because that was from 2019. Especially how young I was. It actually gave example of how my facial expressions actually change. And maybe that's why I actually do show my face, is to maybe later on I can see my face evolving. But no, YouTube decided to say, fuck you. And, just ruin my life. Really, literally did ruin my life. I need a haircut. And I just hated when they did that to me because, and if I did say something bad, I know that YouTube probably, or people out there probably have no idea what I have. And that's true because, you're basically having autism and I get angry. I have these anger issues and it literally sticks to that. And I get angrier and angrier and angrier and then it just overflows. But the one that actually got was actually not from anger. It was from frustration. It wasn't from anger. And I hopefully that I haven't got any. They didn't say it's a bot, basically. That was and it's always bots. Like seriously, like bot. When you try to say something to do, only rarely they do on YouTube. I did actually have a real person to fix me because one time something happened on stream. Actually, it's still on YouTube. Actually, you can guys check it out. It was cut off because it was something. It had all the things like copyright, community guidelines, and it was like, what? I didn't say nothing. So it was like a prefabrication thing. I swear I did not curse on that stream, and I think less than even a week. I think it was like 2 or 3 days later, they came back to me and then they fixed it. And whoever that person was, I will just give you a kiss. No matter if you're a female or male, I mean, that'd probably be, but not on the lips. No, just hug. How about just hug? That'd be better. Because you're amazing. You're amazing because that people look up to me. And then we have the community. And of course, I've been looking at other, I should say, people's videos. And I realized, why would I say, oh, go subscribe to me. Oh, do that. Oh, you did that for me. I don't do that because it's ridiculous. And I want to have at least people just to gradually come to my channel. That's what actually was originally the thought. Let people in and let them, and they can leave, but I want too many people to leave. And the problem is that if I do get popular, there are some haters out there, bots that will basically say things like, oh, I did that, and try to force my channel to be terminated. Maybe that could be the cause. It could be somebody that really hated me and they spammed a bunch of report things and just how that happened. And YouTube was like neutral. It was just bots that were just talking to us. And it's just, my mom researched everything and I think we just gave up. And I'm not the only one that had this. People have been terminated a lot. And my mom read something that people get terminated with the smallest ever thing because it's just it's people that have small channels don't get enough attention or something like that. So that's why they delete them. It's not my thing, but my mom researched. So if you think that I'm saying it wrong, go to my mom and blame it on her. Don't blame it on me because I'm just she gave me information. I did not look it up. So if you're saying that I'm promoting that, no, it's not. Now you people have been good to me. It's been boring because not very many people actually watch my streams. And that's because maybe, I mean, what else do I do? I mean, I do miss, streaming outside. I mean, that's probably how I get so many subscribers. Well, the only thing was school actually. School actually got my channel to grow so much because there were so many, young people there that, they were, with the technology and stuff, and it allowed me to at least get to people, and then, they can do that. And that's how I got some subscribers. I never had any bots on my channel. Those are actual subscribers that and some other people, and it kept on growing, but it's just terrible that I was just, barely even there. How am I going to reach 1K? How? How am I going to reach 1K? It's almost impossible. I mean, I do look at other recordings and stuff, and I think I just need more content. Like I gave some content like the OBS recordings, but they don't have enough, popularity, and that's the problem. It's just I'm missing something, and that something is editing. I think what happens is I think my mom, she did say she would edit my streams. She would definitely be to volunteer for an editor. I think I should get her to edit on that laptop. Maybe show her some basics and she can edit stuff out because she used to be a photographer. So would that work still? She can edit my streams anytime I want to, except for titles, unless maybe she can do that, edit cut things out that are not necessary, make it more shorter or something like that. It also reduces space that that the servers have to hold. And I do delete some streams that I could not even figure out, that I get stuck. I think what happens is my autism just gets stuck and it just could not work. So that's why I delete them and then retry again, because you can't pause a stream. I wish you can pause the stream, but you can't. You can mute it, but you can't pause it. Like stop it. Like, try to do something like pausing it, stop the recording, but pause it, but not stop it, it's just good thought or something. I mean, I don't think I'm going to last long. And I've been telling myself, I just, all this content I make, there could be one thing that I miss and it just be game over, just, I already have a warning and it's just so terrible. It's just, the older I get, the bad things happen. I think I'm not going to quit the internet because it's, I was born with it, but I think I realized that, I'm getting older. I'm advancing more. I understand a lot. And I think that's what the purpose is. I'm getting older and I pretty much could be very, I know I have so much intelligence that, and I can be almost a lot of things, but it's very easy when I don't like to talk to people in person. Socialization, this is actually not socializing because I'm actually talking to somebody and people can look up on it, but they can still talk, such as the live chat, which I always have open so you guys you can talk to anything, even racist. And I will not report you because you have freedom of speech and I will accept that. And why would YouTube terminate me because I'm saying that? Because I'm not saying it. You're saying it. And that makes sense. Or maybe it's the other way around and I'm acting stupid. I'm not, I'm not stupid. I'm not like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I am stupid in some cases, but when it comes to being good, it's easy. But, it's just, it's a hard life. I have to make sure, and it stresses me out. Maybe that's why, I just have to focus on every single thing because it's like layers of layers of layers of punishment that have been brought. And every single time, it just makes me at least focus to the point where I at least have to be the best ever, the nicest ever person on YouTube that will basically have exactly what I'm supposed to be. But it's just, you know, I'm so happy that my mom read the community guidelines, but somebody's going to forget. You can always access them. And, maybe if, it'd be interesting if you guys can tell me before so I can at least fix it. Because if there's a problem, I will fix it. And I will fix it no matter what the cost is. I will fix it. Anything that you hate that I said, I can always remove it and then everybody will have a happy time and, and stuff. It may take me a while, but I will make sure I will do it and you will see later I will fix it. And I'm not going to, if you hate, the only thing that I would not promote is if you hate me. If you hate me, then that's bullying or something like that. And when you don't like me, it makes me sad. I mean, that's a stupid question. Ugh. So yeah, what happened to my other channel? Nobody knows. The only people that know is YouTube. They know because they have the proper information exactly. And if it's something like, was like a bot or something, then I hope they give me some little bit of money from all the crisis that I've had to go through. And if it was just a stupid bot that wasn't even a human that did this to me, whoever created that bot, you're gonna have. It's the only thing that I do is threaten, and I think that's the problem. Threatening. I have a really bad temper of threatening people, and that's probably I'm guessing what happened to me. ADHD, autism. Is that I'm not like a professional autistic doctor or something like that, but I'm not sure if you're person that knows to threaten. It could be because I'm missing something, and it could be like a type of electro things that could be happening that needs to be built. And I'm still young, and I have a really bad time of, always, saying like, oh, I'm gonna beat you, like that, threatening and stuff. I think that's what the problem is. If I didn't have that, I probably would be having a 1K subscribers. But you will have to be like that when people are doing it to you. Like if people are saying like, anything bad to me, I will have to do it myself because it makes me feel better. Makes hopefully they can learn their lesson. I guess that's how my brain works. Makes them feel, like, oh, I better don't mess with them. But it's just you probably understand a little bit, unless you have no idea what I'm saying. Because a lot of people have no idea what I'm saying. Because you're right. I have no idea what I'm saying at all. I mean, I'm just talking, it's just breaking the fourth wall. I mean, I do get good content out there, and I have adapted to the things that YouTube brings up to me. But sometimes things just break my ankles to the point I can't even, why did that come to my brain? I have no idea. So I just say it anyways. By the way, I actually, whatever comes out of my brain, it comes out of my mouth immediately. something like that. So that's why sometimes you look at me and I say something. No, you listen to me and then I change the subject. That's the ADHD. I keep changing subjects because the ADHD, wants to do something else instead of stick on topic. I do, in fact, you've seen me catch it. I do always talk about, but I always want to expand a little bit. But sometimes you don't want to expand too far with the conversation. Like if you want to talk about space, this is space. It's like a tree or something like that. And all of a sudden the tree will grow constantly and it will grow little branches of different topics. And then you will start talking about that. And then you will have questions on there, but then it will go down and down. It will just keep going down. That's what ADHD does. It will just keep going down. You probably don't know what I'm saying, but it's, like each time, first starts conversation about spaceships. Then you move to ships. And then you move to trains or something like that. I like trains. And then you move to memes, and then you try to go back, and then you go talk about something else, and then forget to talk about those. It's a constant thing. And sometimes you're able to go back to talk about that, but sometimes you do go back to there, but sometimes you will forget about what you were talking about. And then you will have to go back, and then you go back to and it just keeps going. You can see why that actually is happening to my brain. It grows to the conversation and it switches. I'm getting bored. I'm guessing when my brain gets bored with the subject is and then goes something else, it adds to it. That's what it is. It adds the conversation. It adds more to the conversation. So yeah, that's why I'm guessing a lot of people edit stuff because people might get stuck. It's not a loop. Sometimes it's a loop, but it is not a loop because you don't want to loop yourself because I'm doing it right now. Oh, dang. Wow. Ugh, great. Going back to, I should say, what the title of this stream is. I have no idea what happened. If you have any ideas what happened, let me know in the comments. Any ideas? Because I do miss it. I really do.